part 3. My name is Christopher Hole from christopherhole.com, and what we're talking about in this following video is other muscles that are associated with the posture of kyphosis. Because again, if I just summarize the last two videos that we've done, number one is obviously this is all about lumbar lordosis. Now, one of the factors that can affect lumbar lordosis is thoracic kyphosis, which is basically lumbar lordosis is an exaggerated curvature of the lumbar spine. Kyphosis is an exaggerated curvature of the thoracic spine. So in the first video, we looked at the pec minor that pulls the shoulder girdle forward and protracts the shoulder, so pulls the shoulders forward basically. And the other point that we have to understand is that an increased lumbar lordosis can be due to an increased thoracic kyphosis. So on the website I've already got all the muscles that affect lumbar lordosis, so this little series is all about the muscles that affect thoracic kyphosis. So again, in the first one we looked at the pec minor. In this one we are looking at the diaphragm and the rectus abdominals. Okay, now these two muscles are involved in thoracic kyphosis in that they, in a sense, they sort of pull the rib cage down, if that makes sense. If you can see here on the rectus abdominals, they attach down at the bottom here, and they also attach at the top here up on the ribs. Now, if this muscle becomes again shortened, what it can do is it can pull the ribs down. But what can also happen is if the diaphragm isn't activated, so if we aren't using the diaphragm muscle, which is sort of activated during diaphragmatic breathing and things like that, what can happen is this muscle won't be able to hold up or hold out the rib cage or the chest cavity. So what happens is the chest collapses, and if the chest collapses, that can shorten the abdominals, which can allow the shoulders to fall forwards and also round the shoulders. Okay, so again, sort of the diaphragm is a very sort of important muscle because it keeps the rib cage up high, which can have a knock-on effect on all the other muscles, on the rectus abdominals and on the pectoralis minor. So these are the final two muscles that we're going to look at on the front of the body that aren't maybe working quite so well, so they're pulling the body forwards. The next one we're going to look at is the trapezius muscle. Now what this muscle's meant to do is hold the spine and the back up straight. So what we need to do is we need to get all these muscles working in conjunction with each other. Okay, so in part 4 I'll look at the trapezius muscle. I'll speak to you then.